Oh, hi. Sorry. Hello, hi. I'm a little hoarse. I like when I'm hoarse. It's weird. I think it sounds cute. Anyway, my name is Erica LaShawn. Hi. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Today is May 6th, 2023. It's 12:02 a.m. And I'm here for another topic. So today I wanted to talk about this topic inspired me by my friend Nicole. She go by Nikki. Hey, because I was sitting thinking about certain memories or whatever, and I don't know why, but horror movies came into my mind, and Nikki came in my mind. So now I'm calling her, and now we're talking about it. So here we go. So horror movies. I grew up watching them, not because I wanted to. So I have an older brother, Eric, that loves horror movies, films in general. My brother was a type, even as a kid, like if a movie went off, he would look at the credits. So that's just him. And he do movie quotes. That's another side note. He know quotes and all this stuff. So back on horror flicks or horror films. So I was thinking about it because I was talking to my girlfriend Nikki the other night, and I brought up the fact that okay, let's start with Candyman, the movie, the franchise. So I'm gonna start with Candyman just because it's connected to my experience with my friend Nikki up at Eastern Michigan University where we attended. So I'm starting with that, but I'm gonna go back. But anyway, so Candyman, the franchise, 1992, 1995, 1999, and 2021. So there were four different movies under this franchise. I only saw the one from 1992. I got the I got the EMU at a 93. Yeah, I graduated in high school in 93, and college came right after. So we watched this movie. It was just me and Nikki, our suite mates, our roommates, because we were suite mates. So our roommates were gone for the weekend. So it was just me and Nikki. We straight up watched Candyman. Um, I'm gonna go back to Nightmare on Elm Street, but I just started off with this. But anyway, uh, I was a freshman in college. Let me tell you something. Candyman scared me so bad. My roommate wasn't there. I think she went home. I could. I'm like 18. I went right through that bathroom because we shared a suite. We shared a bathroom. So it was a suite. We shared a bathroom. Two of us were on one side and two of us were on the other. And it was a bathroom in the middle. Please, I went right through that bathroom in the middle of the night and asked Nikki if I could sleep with her as big as I was. And she was like, yeah. And that was it. That's Candyman. The man is Tony Todd. Todd. That's the man that play in Candyman. All right, so let me go back. Let me go back a little to Halloween, the franchise. So, like I said before, my older cousins, they went to the movies. We were old enough. We were old enough to go to the movies, and my cousin Tessie and Marky, they live right by a movie theater. So we went to the movies. It was like a bunch of kids. We walked to the movies. It was close. And we walked to the movies and we went to the movies. And this was back in the day where they did a double feature. So we would go and see like two movies at once. So that's like 4 hours or whatever. So they would do horror movies like back to back, like two and one. I went because I went and I wanted to be a part of the crew and I wanted to go and all that. All that. So and then my brother was into it. I really liked what he liked and whatever. So I grew up doing that. Going to the double feature with the back to back scary movies, freaking myself out, but anyway, Halloween. Now, Halloween, that was a good franchise. They lost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 movies that they put out. They lost me around, okay, 1978, 1981, 1987, 1980, 1989. I think I messed up. 1906, 1998, 2002, 2007, 2009, 2018, and 2022. Now, I'm with y'all at first. Halloween franchise. I'm with y'all. Jamie Lee Curtis. They was calling her the Scream Queen. The Scream Queen. You got it. Jamie Lee Curtis. And there are two actors that play Michael Myers. Nick Castel, Castel, and James Winburn. Them, I guess, was the main ones. I went to Wikipedia now, so that's what they said. But I dug a little deeper. 6 people have played that role. But these two men, their names are on the map on in paper. But there were 6 people that did this. The first one was in 1978. That was Nick Castel. All right, Halloween. The franchise. I sat and watched it. I sat there through all that. They lost me when I started getting older. I was like, this is stupid. But anyway, from the beginning, I was there from the beginning. We've all seen it. I'm not about to go through that. What I will do, as I got older, I don't like haunted houses, and I think it has an effect. It has a correlation to me being exposed to horror films at a young age. I don't understand why people like haunted houses and going to haunted houses. I went to one and then I went to a haunted hayride because my sorority sponsored it. It was our function. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. That was our function. So I had to do that. Other than that, I'm not, people go to haunted houses and they be like laughing and stuff. And I don't understand it. I don't see what's funny at all. Anyway, so, I'm going to try to stay focused. So, Halloween. So I went with my cousins because that's what we just went to the movies a lot. And we watched it at home a lot. So, okay. So Halloween, I'm sorry. Halloween. Went to a haunted house once. Twice. Once didn't even go. The first one, I backed out. My friend LaJoya, I grew up with, she liked that stuff. I don't understand it. Her mother drove us all the way to the haunted house. I got there and chickened out, and I told LaJoya I'm not going, and she was like, "Come on!" I was like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, we had to be like 11, 10. I don't know. I took a stand. I'm like, I'm not going. Miss Jackson was in the driver's seat, like, I thought this was gonna be my time. For me, she could have had a book with her. Cell phones, we weren't not that was not the time with the cell phones and stuff. So she could have had a book, a magazine, whatever. So Miss Jackson was sitting behind that wheel, like, she didn't say a word. She just sat there like, okay. And LaJoya went in that haunted house by herself. If you ever been to a haunted house, they put you in groups or whatever. So she was not alone. Anyway. But she was unsupervised because her mother was in that car with me. Okay. So anyway, I sat there in the back seat with Miss Jackson, and I didn't even care. I'm like, yup, I'm punking out. I'm not going. Didn't, done, whatever. LaJoya came back to the car, pumped. Pumped for what? Being scared? I don't get it. So that was one that I didn't do. So second, at a little older in high school, some of us went. That peer pressure ain't no joke. I don't know. I thought I could handle it. I thought I could handle a haunted house. Nope. Wrong. Nope. Went there. We was all in our little group. It was like 6 of us. It was a bunch of us. I don't know how we got there. I be thinking back in my past. I be thinking, like, how did I do a lot? I did a lot of stuff. No internet, no cell phone, no nothing. I don't know. We all went. We was in a group. We had a guide. It was a guide with a microphone, like Janet Jackson. You know, Janet with her earpiece with the mic come around. That's what he looked like. So we had a guide. So the guide was taking us through each room. It's not fun to me. Some people like it. I don't. So we was all inching through this place. At one point, they had us crawl. Hands was reaching. Horrible. It's not funny. And whoever was in front of me, I don't know. Whoever was in front of me when we was all on all fours crawling through this madness, and people was making noises and arms was coming out and all. Whoever was in front of me, I was all up they ass. Excuse me. Face to be gone. That's how scared I was. Whoever was in front of me, it was I'm done. I'm done. Okay. So I all up and through there. Whoever you are, whoever you was. Anyway, we get to the second destination. It's like a loft. Whoever come up with this stuff to come up, whoever be like, okay, we're gonna have it like this, we're gonna have it like that. Okay, whatever. So we in this big room. It's like a loft type situation. Huge space. And it's like some stairs and like a door at the top. This is how big that space was. Stairs and a door at the top. So the guy was instructing us through the whole way with his little microphone, Janet Jackson style. So he led us in this room, and it was a couch. Just a couch. Just a sofa for people that, So he was like, have a seat, sit down. So we scrambling around, sit on the couch. Oh my God. We sit there, and it's just silence, nothing. like a one light bulb type situation. Oh my gosh. I'm reliving it. Like right now, I'm getting a little anxiety. Just a little bit. Am I still on? Yep. So the girl at the top of the stairs, the actor at the top of the stairs, she come out the door. So they're putting on a performance. So the actor run out at the top of the steps, and we looking at her, and she talking to us. She was like, "Run, he's coming, run for your life." You know, she said some stuff. That girl, the actor, ran down the stairs. So this is all the whole scene for the paying customer. That girl ran down them stairs, warning us, telling us, "Run for your life. He's coming." I'm sitting there. Guess who showed up? Michael Myers at the top of the stairs in the door with the light. Mask, knife, jumpsuit. You know, he wore that one piece. That workman one piece. Wow, let me calm down. I don't like this. I don't like it. So Jason, is it Michael Myers? Who? Jason? Michael Myers, Jason. I'm not about to look it up anymore. He started walking down the steps, step by step by step by. It took him forever. You're in the movies where he be just walking, he about to kill you. He really about to kill you, but he just be like walking slow to kill you. The actor playing Jason, step by step. I'm on the couch. So the girl, he really kind of chasing the girl, the actor. But she get away. This is a whole scene they did in front of us. This is not funny. They did a whole thing. So the girl, the girl get away. The girl go. She go. Y'all, when that girl ran off and we was still on that couch, Michael Myers, whoever, he stood there like he was disappointed. Whoever this was, they did a great job, because when the girl ran off, he kind of stood there like he was a little disappointed or whatever. Guess what? He slowly turned and looked at us. Mm-mm. 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 Hold on. Give me. Hold on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then he started walking toward us. Michael Myers. So the guy with the Janet Jackson microphone piece was like, "Run, go, get out, go." This is not fun. I don't know why people think this is fun. I don't. So the guide was like, "Go." So I'm having a hissy fit. So we running away. So the guide is like, "Go over here, do this, do that." Look now. By the time it was all said and done, when I got to the end, we made it to the end, and I saw the car from Christine. I like that movie though. I ain't gonna front. That's my movie. Christine, the car from Christine. We trying to get out. I just saw the headlights in the car, and the car was coming toward us. Of course it stopped. You ain't thinking like that though. You ain't when you in that type of situation, you're not thinking that. You know that car not gonna hit you. You know the car is not gonna hit you. You know it. Not me. See, that's my issue. My issue is I can walk into a haunted house and I know it's not real. When I get in there, I cannot differentiate real from fake. That's why it bothers me. If I do something like that, my mind switches, and my mind can't tell me this is not real. This is I can't do that. That's why I'm scared like that. So we running out, and the Christine car headlights was acting like it was gonna hit us. It was coming toward us like it was gonna hit us, and there was the exit, and we just bust out the exit. It wasn't nobody there or nothing. It wasn't no signs. I'm sure the guy was like, "Go, go, go." When we bust out the door, we was outside. So it was over just like that. That's not funny to me. Not funny. All right, moving forward. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 2021, 28. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Robert Englund, he's still alive. He was born in 47. He's 75. Actor, director. Now, I would love to meet him and talk to him in the corner. This movie, and I didn't go in, I'm not going to look it up. I'm not talking about who made it, who did. Look it up. What I'm saying is this movie changed. It was a game changer for like horror films. The plot was so different than the norm. We were used to Jason, Michael Myers, stalking people and, killing people and, run you down. And I was used to that. What I wasn't used to was somebody coming at you in your sleep. We all go to sleep, so you can't prevent that. You can't stop that. We all go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. We cannot prevent that. So to come up with a movie where you ain't that, he not gonna mess with you in the real realm. He gonna get you in the sleeping realm. Y'all saw the movie. Okay. That movie had me sleeping with my mother. I'm looking at a note. Tony Moran, Moran. He may have stepped in for Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers. Some young cat, 21. I don't know, my notes. I just confused myself with my own notes. So anyway, yeah. Okay, first of all, y'all saw it. If you didn't, you've been living under a rock. Get a life. Sorry. That dang old Freddy Krueger stuff. So when I first saw it, we had cable. I slept with my mother, which I would do. I did that. I do that. If I go home right now, I might want to sleep with her if I want. If I can. So anyway, but I don't. But I can. Anyway, slept with my mother because I was terrified. Look it up. Okay, so I'm having a bad dream, and my mother was rubbing my back to soothe me because I guess she saw I was having a bad dream. Maybe I was jerking around, making noises. I don't know. She was rubbing my back to soothe me. I straight thought it was Freddy Krueger. I I remember I jumped up. I jumped like, get up, God, who, get off me. It's my mother. But anyway, scared me to death. My brother was a huge fan of horror flicks. So bad. My brother had this huge poster of Freddy Krueger in his room. We talking straight up huge, close up, mess, the makeup, the hat, the claws, the sweater, the whole thing, huge. Our nephew came. My nephew James came, and my nephew slept in the room with my brother. As a teen, I was 15 when my nephew was born. So, like about 16, I said, "Are you gonna take that down?" And my brother was like, "No, why?" I said, "This is a baby living in this room." I said, "Do you know?" My brother was like, "Yeah." Shout out to James. Sorry. You did grow up looking at that. Sorry, hon. I'm so sorry. Eric, he ain't okay. Whatever. Moving forward. Nightmare on Elm Street. 1994, 1984, 1985, 1987, 1988, 1989, 1991, 1994, 2003, and 2010. I didn't even know it was that many. See, I'm the type, back to Halloween. Back to Halloween. They lost me around 1981, 19 when I saw Jason swim across the Hudson River, I was done with the whole franchise. So something happened from the pre one, the one before. He ended up in the Hudson River. Don't make me. I'm not. Look it up. When I saw Jason doing a doggy paddle with the mask on, he was like, you know how you do a doggy paddle. He doggy paddled to New York. That's when I was like, you know what, these horror movies are annoying to me, and I stopped watching them. What you do last summer, Scream, what stuff like that. I was just like, Cookie Cutter. No, oh, Chucky. I left Chucky out. That was kind of I'm gonna throw that one in. I didn't look it up. I don't know the dates. The first one, banging. Chucky survived. Chucky lived. Chucky back again. Oh, I dropped all of it. All of it. And then over time, oh my God. Over time, there were other horror films that got away from the cookie cutter, because I didn't like that cookie cutter stuff. It's like, really? Oh, before I leave this out, my sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, we put on an event. I think I said that already. I ain't say what the event was. So anyway, we put on a hayride, a haunted hayride. So I did mention it, but I ain't go into it. We put on a haunted hayride, and if you want to go, give us a couple dollars, and you can come and have some fun with us. The haunted hayride is on a flatbed truck. It's like a flatbed. It's like a truck with a flatbed, and it's hay for some cushion. I had to go. It's my sorority. I have to be there. We all on the flatbed. So I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm tucked under Shantae. Hi. So I had some support going on. So I'm like, I gotta do this. I got to be here. I was all right. I was okay until the truck stopped. So I'm like, why are we stopping? I'm like, what? Y'all, guess what happened? uh, The guy from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, he jumped on the flatbed with a real chainsaw and turned it on. You know how you pull that cord and you be like, okay, can't. That Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy jumped on that flatbed and turned that chainsaw on. I was up under Shantae. And she was laughing. And I was thinking to myself, what's so funny? So that brings me back. I don't understand why people go to haunted houses or they do scary stuff and they think it's funny. I don't. Moving forward. Oh, the haunted hayride. I asked somebody, because I be asking myself stuff like this. So I ask people stuff like that just to have a conversation. If somebody offered you, if somebody said sleep overnight in a graveyard, how much would you everybody has a price. How much would you go for if somebody offered you to stay in a graveyard overnight, like sleep there? My answer was a meal. Give me a meal. But then I started thinking about my fears about stuff like that. I don't play with that. So I'm like, okay, give me two. Give me 2 mil. Then I'm be like, give me 5. It keep going up. My price keep going up. So I don't think I'm ready for any of that. Give me a meal. Next. Anyway, so that's it with these scary movies. Where am I? And we used to, I'm 30, 32, 24. Yeah, it was to the point, because we had a finished basement. My family, we had a finished basement. So we had everything in the basement. I would have my brother come walk me to the bathroom and stand outside the door. And then he would walk me back to the couch to watch more scary movies. Anyway, I think that's it. Oh, Halloween. I enjoy Halloween as an adult. You hear people say Halloween is for children or Halloween is for kids, which it is, because growing up where I'm from, I grew up in Oak Park, Michigan. We went trick or treating every year. That's just what we did. Now that I live in New York, it's not the same because I don't live in Queens. Queens is more residential. Queens reminds me of my home. I live in Brooklyn, so it's not the same. A lot of brownstones, a lot of apartments, stuff like that. So kids don't have the luxury of trick or treating in that traditional kind of way. So what they do is they get dressed up and everything, but they go around to stores. So that's a young person in New York. They trick or treat, but they trick or treat with stores, the storefronts, the bodegas, the this, the that. So that's what it is. It's no way they don't do it. It's different. Because I live in a private home. I live in a brownstone, so I'm on the 3rd floor. Ain't no way I'm coming downstairs for nothing. So that's the difference. But anyway, we trick or treated from house to house, and that was nice. But we did it as kids, and so once I became an adult, I started growing up. I never dressed up, but when I moved here to New York, I started dressing up, and I like it. So I am an adult. I go out. I haven't done it in the past couple years, but I'm that person. Like I'll look really cute and sexy, but it's a costume. It's a costume. But anyway, and I go out. I don't even know why I said that. Wow, I have another. Should I? Whoa, it's kind of heavy. Okay, I'm gonna do it. In my community, there was a murder. I'm into murder and mayhem. I'm into serial killing. I've said that before. I'm into it. My major was psychology and my minor was social work. I'm into the brain and how it works and how it thinks. There was a murder in my community in Oak Park, Michigan, where a guy that I went to school with, he killed his stepbrother. It was in the paper and everything. Um, so God rest this young man. So he had to be like 6 or something like that. I don't know. All right, I'll be wanting long videos. Where am I? Okay. So I'm not gonna say his name or nothing like that. However, he stopped coming to school because he killed somebody. So my social studies teacher, I think his name was Mr. Goldberg or something like that. He was like a really cool teacher, to the point where he set his classroom up not like a normal classroom. All of the desks were in a circle. So we could all see each other. We were all in a circle. And he sat like at the top of the circle. And he just sat there. He didn't sit at a desk or anything. He just sat at the, and then he would, you know how you see men when they cross their legs? I don't think that's feminine. Some people may say something like that, but it's very comfortable. So if I see a man crossing his legs like that, I don't think that is very comfortable, and they just like doing it. And plus, if they're secure within themselves, they don't care what anybody thinks about them. They like the way it feels. So he just would sit there, Dockers, his deck shoes, cul-de-sac. He was bald, but he George Jefferson glasses. He was a really really cool teacher. So okay, so when this incident occurred, he made a field trip because right across the street, I come from a small community. So right across the street, it's the library, it's the court. If the tennis court, because you may have to take tennis in gym. So if you take tennis in gym, you gotta go across the street. All right. So that was our field trip to go to his hearing. It was a field trip. We all got together, Mr. Goldberg, whatever. We went across the street, Oak Park Boulevard. And we filed in a class of students in the courtroom. And he was there. He was there. And I couldn't help but stare at him. And at one small moment, we locked eyes. I was scared as shit. I looked into the eyes of a murderer. It was like a second, 1 second. I think it's the 10th grade, maybe, maybe 11th. And then we went back to class. The field trip was over or whatever. We went back, but and I was quoted in a local newspaper. I have it. I keep everything. I haven't. So a news reporter stopped me and asked me something, and I answered it. It was a normal response. Um, all right. So that's it. I think well, as far as the case is concerned, they couldn't find the young boy. That's what happened. They couldn't find him. And then they found him, and he was under the where I'm from, and many other places. When you go down the steps, there's I don't know if you call it a crawl space, or it has a thin door. You can store. It's like storage. I don't know what it's called, but for a lot of homes where I'm from, when you walk downstairs, there's a room under the stairs. So that's where they found this young boy. And he was wrapped up in a carpet, like a piece of carpet. So they found him in the carpet under the that space that's under the stairs. And his stepbrother killed him. And I really want to go places, but I'm not. I'm gonna get out of here. 4144. I'm gonna get out of here. Because I can really go there. So that's it. Once again, my name is Erica LaShawn. Oh, my anniversary is coming up. 6/25. That's when I first launched. 6/25 2022 is when I did my first video. So I have an anniversary coming up. So I'm thinking about it. So I'm like, so what you gonna do? I just want to celebrate my year, and I'm not gonna keep doing it. So I'm not gonna keep talking about that. But I need to memorialize. I need to memorialize my day. But after that, that's it. So once again, my name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you later. And I was about to get into something else. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye.